Hello everyone. Today I am going to start your first chapter of your computer subject. Your chapter name is Object Oriented Programming. Now here we will learn that what is Object Oriented Programming structure and where we will use this Object Oriented Programming concept. So to understand this concept, first of all we will understand about this Java, because we will use this concept in this Java language. So now I am just going to give the short overview of this Java language. So to understand this Java language, first of all you will understand about a language. Now language, what is language? Just forget about a Java, just tell me what is language. As you know that language is a medium that's used to communicate a in between two person. Language is a medium. A person want to communicate with other person, then they will use this language. Means what? If any person want to communicate to any other person, then they will use a language. Just like English, Hindi and so many other languages we will use to communicate with two persons. But here we want to communicate with computer system. And now why we will communicate a computer system? As you know that computer have a brain, and the computer brain is known as a CPU. So with this brain of this computer we will solve our problems. So we have to communicate with the computer to solve our problems. So to communicate with computers, we will use a language, and that particular language is known as a computer language. So computer language is also a medium to communicate with a computer system. Now here computer language, basically there are two different types of computer language, but here we are showing three different types. But basically there are only two different types of computer language, and the computer language is high level language and low level language. High level language means a language where we will use our English alphabets, our characters, our numbers. If to communicate with computer, if we are using our characters, our number, that particular language is known as a high level language. It's totally similar to our English, our language, you can say our language. But in low level language, only there we will use only 0 and 1. We can't use our English, our numbers, our symbols, we cannot use. So in low level language there are only two different types of language: binary language and assembly language. So binary language and this assembly language is low level language, because there in that particular language we will use only 0, 1. But in high level language there are too many different types of language, and here this high level language is totally similar to our language. Means here in this language we will use English characters, alphabets, and also numbers, symbols. So this is known as a high level language. And some examples of high level language is Fortran, Basic, C, C++, and Java also. So this Java is a high level programming language. Now I have another question is what is program? So the definition of program is a program is a set of instructions that machines follows. Program is a set of instructions. But what is program? Just I am going to explain here with the help of this diagram. Look at here. If any person want to communicate with this computer system, so you know that computer cannot be computer have a property of reading. Computer cannot listen. Computer have a property of reading. Computer only read the information. And I'm going to send the instruction to a computer system. So first of all we have to write instructions. Suppose I have a task, we have to add a 2 number, 2 plus 3, with the help of this computer system. So to add these two number, we cannot say that to computer we will stand at the front of this computer system and we will say please computer add 2 and 3. So computer will add this number. No, because computer cannot be listen. Computer can't listen. Computer have a property to write any information, but computer can't listen. So and I have to perform this task. So first of all, what we have to do, we will write this. To perform this task, we will write some statements to perform this task, and the statements we will send to computer system, and computer read this all the statement, and it will be processed and it will be give the result. Get it? So to write the statement to perform any task, this all the group of statements is known as a program. And also you know that the definition of program is a set of instructions that machines follows. And writing of this program, if imagine that I'm going to write first statement, second statement, and someone asks that what we are doing, so you will say that we are writing a program, either we are doing a programming. So to write a program is known as a programming, and some definition is also written here what is programming. So once again I'm going to explain that what is program. If I have to perform any task with the help of computer, so to perform this task we will write some statements, and this group of statements is known as a program, and to writing this statement is known as a program. Now next point, just I'm going to explain that way to write this program. Way to write this program. What does it mean, way to write the program? Just let's take an example. In your English subject, whenever you have to write any paragraph or any letters or whatever you want to write in English. So to write the paragraphs, always you follow the rule, and that particular rule is known as a grammar. Because without using grammar, you can't write any paragraph, any letters, any sentence. You cannot write anything in English. So to write anything in English, you have to use a grammar. So grammar is a rule to write, to make, to create a paragraph, letters, or so many other things in English. Same here, to write a program, we have to here also we have to follow a rules. So in computer, whenever you will write a program, so then you have to follow the rules. So there are three different types of rules that we have to follow to create a program. And the first rule is procedural programming. The second rule is modular programming, and the third rule is object-oriented programming. Procedural programming means what? If you are going to write any program and you are just writing here one by one, this all the statement, that particular rules is known as a procedural programming. And modular programming means what? If you are going to write a program but you are creating different module. Module means different group. You are writing a program but two different groups or three different groups. It means here you are using a modular programming approach. Now, according to your syllabus, you have to understand this object-oriented programming. Means what? To write a program, we have three different rules: procedural programming, modular programming, and object-oriented programming. But here, according to your syllabus, you have to understand only one rule: object-oriented programming. Why we will use? You have to understand only only this object-oriented programming, not a procedural, not a modularity, because according to your syllabus, you have to understand this Java, and to write any program in Java language, you have to use this object-oriented program, because that is the property of Java. Java always use object-oriented programming technique to create a program in Java. Now, in this video, we learn here that what is computer language, what is program, what is programming, how many types of language, and what is object-oriented programming. Just I am going to give the short overview related to this all the points. Computer language is a language that's used to communicate with a computer system. there are two different types of computer language, low level language and high level language. In low level language we will use only 0 and 1, but in high level language it's totally similar to our English language. It means what? In high level language we will use our English, our numbers, our symbols. High level language, there are two different types of high level language, but we have to learn here this Java language. So Java is a high level programming language. Next point is a program. So to write a set of instructions to perform any task is known as a program. It means program is a set of instructions, and to writing this program is known as a programming. And at last, to write this program we always use a three different approach: procedural programming, modular programming and object oriented programming. Also you can say that to write a program we have a three different rule: procedural, modular and object oriented, but only any one rule we have to follow according to the language. Here my language is Java, so we will follow this object oriented programming technique. So what is object oriented programming technique? Then you have to give the answer. Object oriented programming technique is a technique, either is an approach that's used to write a Java program. It means to write a Java program we will always follow this object oriented programming technique. Now on the next video I will explain about this object oriented programming structure, that what is in this object oriented programming, how many points we have to learn. Next video I will explain. I hope this all the points is clear. So thank you.